update for you. I am going to go over the items that I showed you in my January No Buy Update video and my February No Buy Update video. I'll link both of those videos below in case you missed them. I'm going to go product by product. I'm going to give you my thoughts on what I'm thinking about the products that I bought and kind of let you know if I'm liking them, if I'm not liking them, if I'm using them. There are a few items that I no longer own, so I'll get those out of the Guerlain Terracotta Bronzing Powder. I sold that in my last makeup sale, so I no longer have it. The same thing with the Hourglass Ambient Lining Blush in Mood Exposure. Although I loved it and it was pretty, it wasn't something that I was reaching for, and I knew somebody who was dying to get her hands on it, so I sold it to her. I can't find my Maybelline Vivids in Brazen Berry, and I swear I saw it like a couple weeks ago, but I can't find it now, so I don't know where that is. And the last item that I no longer own is the Healthy Hoof. You guys heard me talk about that in a recent empties. It didn't do anything for me, so I got rid of it. So the first item I want to talk to you about, this is the Flower Beauty Skincognito Stick Foundation. I got this in the shade SF8. This is an extremely dark foundation stick. I got this to contour with. Here it is. I have used it. It doesn't really work that well as a contour, and the reason being is it's extremely warm. So although I haven't been using it to chisel and define my face, I have been using it to add some warmth throughout my face, so I have found another use for it. I'm just not using it for what I originally bought it. Nars Single Eyeshadow in Mississippi Mermaid. I did use this a lot when I first got it, and I just haven't, I put it away and I haven't really reached for it much. Not because I dislike it or I think that it's a terrible product. Hopefully you guys can see that. It's a just beautiful champagne eyeshadow with a ton of sheen. I just used it so much and then I got sick of it, so I put it away and I just haven't pulled it back out. Next item was the Lorac Pro To Go. This is a trio of Lorac shadows. This is Espresso, Pewter, and these shades are extremely buttery, extremely pigmented. I'll swatch them for you. I just don't reach for it. Very pretty. And this would be a really good palette to use for one cohesive eye. The Lorac shadows are, although they're buttery and pigmented, I find, and maybe it's user error, that they all kind of blend in together and they look muddy. So I have a really hard time working with them, and because of that I don't reach for them a lot. The item I hauled was the Rimmel Scandal Eyes. This is the eyeshadow paint in the shade Golden Bronze. Comes in a tube like this. I have used this a ton. I used it in a tutorial once before. This stuff is awesome, and I do have it in a couple other shades. Here it is there, just a gorgeous bronzy gold. It has a ton of sheen to it, a ton of shimmer. When you blend it out, there's what it looks like. Perfect for this time of year. If you stumble across these at your Ulta, I would highly suggest picking up a couple because they're really nice to use and to lay down as a base. Love it. Was the Physicians Formula Quad in Canyon Classics. I got this for like $2. I like it. Some shades I enjoy more than others. This shade right here I find to be, you can kind of see, really powdery and kind of chalky. But the two browns here, this brown and this brown, are really buttery and really pigmented. They do work very nicely as transition shades. You can see here's the darker one, here's the lighter one, and then this purple is pretty. It's kind of a grayish purple shade. It's not the most pigmented shade out there, but I mean, it's a nice quad of mattes. If you're traveling, you know, and you're taking a palette that tends to have more shimmer and you're looking for some matte shades, this is really nice. I do like it. I mean, for $2, I like it, but it's not something I reach for a lot. I got 2 of the Maybelline Master Glaze blush sticks. I got the shade number 20 in Pink Fever, the shade number 30 in Coral Sheen. It's the Pink Fever, and here's the Coral Sheen. Very bright, very pigmented, and then when you blend them out, they do sheer out really nice to give you a pretty wash of color on your cheeks. And to be quite honest, I don't reach for these nearly as much as I should. So again, maybe I'll leave these out, throw them in my basket for the week. Next I got were 2 of the Maybelline Dream Bouncy Blush. This is the shade number 20 in Peach Satin. These have a very interesting mushy, so when you put your finger into it, you can totally smush them around. Satin, very, very sheer wash of color here. That's Peach Satin. And then the second shade I got was number 10 in Pink Frosty. Pink shade. Honestly, I was expecting to like these a lot more because I've heard a lot of good things about them from other YouTubers. They were kind of disappointing to me, and I don't know that I'll purchase any more of those. From the drugstore that I picked up from Maybelline was the Master Highlight. These are those highlighting blushes. This is in the shade Pink Rose. I really enjoy this, and I often forget about it, which is sad because it's gorgeous, and it's here it is swatched. It's one of those products that when you use it, you don't need to use a highlighter because it just has a gorgeous sheen already in it. Said that the shimmer accentuated their pores. I didn't find that at all. I felt like it had just the right amount to give you a glow without emphasizing, or you know, a pore size or fine lines or wrinkles. I didn't experience that. Lorac Baked Matte Satin Blush. This is in the shade Plush. My theory behind getting this was that it was orange, and because orange is a huge trend, I thought, oh, I'll totally wear an orange blush. Wishful thinking, I guess, because although it's not extremely bright or vibrant of an orange, I just don't reach for it, and I think it's because I forget that I own it. That's the thing with half these things. I haul them and then I put them away, and unless I do a video like this, I forget sometimes. Formula of blush, I like the color, I just don't reach for it. Blush item that I got was this Hourglass Ambient Lighting Blush. This is in the shade Luminous Flush. I really, really, really enjoy this, and I don't know why I'm not wearing it every day of my life, because it's one of those things when I take it out and I swatch it and I look at it, it's so beautiful. I really, really love this, and I would suggest that if you don't have any of these, to at least have one. And if you're looking for a nice wearable shade, this pink, this shade in Luminous Flush is just a beautiful pink, and it'll give you a nice radiant pink flush to your cheeks. I'm gonna leave this out and wear it this week because I don't give it nearly nail care, and then I'll end it with lips. I hauled 4 nail care items. The first was this CVS regular nail polish remover. It had the twist and lock pump. I still have it. I still love it. It's super convenient. It has the little holes here that you can put the cotton around and pump it out. I really, really like this. It locks in place, so no accidents there. Got the Orally bonder. I really, really like this. I use this each and every time I paint my nails. I do find that it grasps the nail polish that I'm applying and helps hold it onto my... Don't get nearly the peeling that I did before, so I really, really like that. And a little bit of this stuff goes a long way. I've had this since, I believe, February, and I've only used that much of it. And that's painting my nails every week. And then I also got the Out the Door top coat, and I love this stuff. I use it each and every time I paint my nails, and I find that because I own this, I paint my nails a lot more than what I did in the past, because as a busy mom, I don't have time to sit and let my nails dry while there's dishes to do, laundry to fold, clothes to put away, dinner to make. Paint my nails throw this top coat on, and in about 5 minutes for sure, my nails are completely dry, and I really, really love that. And it gives a really nice shine, so I highly recommend this as a top coat. Item for nails is this Essie nail polish in Mind Your Mittens. Now, this stuff chipped on me like the next day, so I don't know if it's just the formula or if I didn't do the right combination of bonder, this, and top coat. I don't know that I used those because I got this before I got those. So this fall, when I go back to wearing these colors, I will try it with the bonder and the top coat and see if that helps it wear a little bit better. At least the lip items that I hauled was this Milani lip gloss in Sweet Grapefruit. It's their Brilliant Shine lip gloss. I really like these and I do wear this. I don't necessarily reach for it every day, but it is one of my favorites. It's just a really pretty pink, I would say berry pink shade. It's really, really pretty, and I really enjoy the formula of these. In fact, I have 2 others that I rotate in to my lip combos. This is the CoverGirl lipstick in Spellbound. Oh my god, I do not wear this shade as much as I should. It is, oh my god. I wouldn't say the formula is my favorite, but the shade is one of my favorites. It's just that gorgeous fuchsia lip color that just looks amazing. Oh, I love it, especially with my skin tone. Enjoy it. Maybelline Vivids. These are some of my favorite from the drugstore. This is in the shade Hot Radiant Orchid shade right there. We haven't really heard of it much anymore since we're into the summer months and the pinks and the corals are taking over again, but really, really pretty. And Shocking Coral. This is a beautiful, beautiful shade. I really, really like this. This is gorgeous. This with that Sweet Grapefruit over top of it is a really, really pretty combination. And I'm going to pull both of those out and wear them this week. Really, really like these. I got 2 of the NYX Butter Lipsticks. This is in the shade Razzle and a Radiant Orchid shade, just that purpley pink color. I find that with these, you have to make sure that your lips are in really good condition before you wear these. Otherwise, if you have any dry patches, it will cling and kind of separate, and it doesn't really look very flattering. So word to the wise. This is the NYX Butter Lipstick in Taffy. This is just a pretty everyday pink shade. There it is. Again, with this shade, same as that Razzle color, you have to, especially with this shade, make sure that your lips are in really good condition. Otherwise, it's gonna cling and it's not gonna look pretty. Called this Buxom, what are these called? These are the, I believe they are the full-on, yep, the full-on lip cream. This is in the shade Pink Lady. I love this. It's just a milky pink shade that you can wear alone. You can wear it with a lip liner. You can pop it over a lipstick. It's just a really, really pretty gloss. I'm sure you've heard all about these. They've got that tingle. These are some of my absolute favorite lip glosses of all time. And the last 2 items were the Viva Glam Rihanna lipstick and the Viva Glam Rihanna lip gloss. This is the lipstick. The packaging is to die for. It's a frost, but I don't necessarily like the frost formula from MAC just because they look too Lady of the Night. I don't know, frost always reminds me of like 80s. And I'm sorry if that offends any of you. But this to me doesn't really have that frosty finish, which is probably why I like it. And then the lip gloss, oh my god. This lip gloss, I will tell you this, has a lot of sparkle in it, but it is a sparkle that I do not mind. Sparkles, glitter sparkle particles in it, and oh, it's so pretty. I have a trip coming up at the end of September, and I'm definitely bringing this with because I think it's gonna be perfect. I'm gonna pop it over this color here and see. Pairing it with the pink, just look at that. Oh, I die. I forget. I'm putting this in my thing for the week because how can you go wrong with that? That color over a pink lipstick is just beautiful. Makes a really pretty pout. Love it. Those are my thoughts on the things that I bought in January and February of this year. I'll link both of those original haul videos below so you can take a peek at my original haul. Hopefully this was beneficial. It's nice to kind of revisit the things that you bought.
It's like all scatterbrains, and I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know, you guys. I don't know. I'm just kind of like blah. You know, I just feel kind of like burned out. So I don't really have much to say.
Give this video a thumbs up if you like the concept of this video. Comment as usual. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.